All right, gang. Back at it today. So we going out, picked up some new blades for that thing. I'm gonna end up just cleaning that piece up, fitting it again to the other side, which, like we did yesterday, fit pretty good. So cut the second piece out, get that done, and then once those are done, then I need to put a piece here, right? Make a little lip here because it sticks out. So I got to make a little lip for that. And then we can go and start making the pieces that go to the quarter panels. So we'll make the template first. They're both going to be different. Not much, but they're going to be different because that has the old gas cap door, which he eliminated, right? But it's got that sticking out of there, so we're going to have to go around that little piece, which that's not that big a deal. All right, so once we make the first side, we can flip it over and hopefully use the other side for the second one. If not, I do have two. We can make a second one up. Hopefully we can use the one. All right, so that's that. We get that done today, that'd be great. And then the last thing would be making these two pieces on the sides and fixing the floor. All right, let's get to it. Start cutting this other piece up. All right, so we're gonna trace that piece out, clamp them together, trace it out, and cut that piece out. It matches good, so we just gotta put that in there and push up on the little middle of the tub, and that'll fix it. All right, so we got him in there. This is gonna be a little bit hard to video all this. I'm gonna try to video as much of this as I could to explain this to you guys. So this piece is gonna sit, see how it sits flat like that? Right along the body. So now
it's gonna go behind this.
It's gonna slide in. It's gonna just slide in to the quarter panel. Flat and flush. Okay? Now he's gonna hold that right there, flat and flush.
We gotta cut these lines out.
Okay? And then, let's see if I can see in there. Down to the bottom. And now you got a gap, right? Okay, so you got it flat. I'm gonna go underneath.
Yeah.
So now from underneath, okay, here we're inside the wheel wall now. So see that right there? And you got a big gap here. So I already started marking it. That's gonna get cut. And then you take your marker, lay the marker flat, and you make your line, okay? So you gotta slice that, put it back in. Mark it again, slice it, put it back in. And you keep going until you got barely any gap between this panel and the quarter panels. In the quarter panel, excuse me. Can't lay upside down and talk. So that mark right there, that's gonna go in. Push the front in, Josh. There you go, like that, right? So it'll look like that, basically all the way down when you're done. And then I'm just gonna tack this, because this will be metal. Tack this to this, and then the same thing on the other side. So it'll have a tack and a tack, tack and a tack, one on the inside, one on the outside, one on the inside, one on the outside. And then that side panel cover the whole thing, you won't see nothing. From under here, all you're gonna see is one little line, and that's it. Okay, all that fits good. That's all gonna get silicone shut when we're all done. So I'm just explaining what we're doing, but I can't video and do this all at the same time. So to do that next, we're gonna keep fitting that and go from there. All right, so basically the first cut is get this against the front. We're gonna trim that back, put it back in the car, and then make another mark and getting it closer and closer and closer. All right, so you could see how this is. We mark it like that and mark it like that, and then we get it as close as we could. So this one, see if you could see what we're doing here. We're gonna trim this back. So if you're doing this out of aluminum tubs, same thing. You make yourself a little template. Before, in my other video, I showed you how to get a square and a piece of welding wire, a nice sturdy piece of welding wire, and you make your marks all the way down. The tighter you make your marks, the nicer it comes out. In this case, we already got the metal tub in place, so we're just moving this right against the firewall, marking it, take it out against the quarter panel, take it out, and we're able to do this way. But I'm going to show you what it looks like this next spot. And then just transfer this over. That still stays for now. All right, let me show you what it looks like underneath as we're doing it now. All right, so top is getting better and better. This gap is getting smaller and smaller. Right? Same thing. You gotta take your marker.
No, we gotta do the whole thing.
That marker, I already marked all that, so basically it's gonna go. You can't reach. So like that. Keep your marker flat. Like that. Come down here. So you can see it's only as thick as the marker at this point. Right? Come down like that. Like that. And like that. All right, take it out. All right, go back up into it. So that's that cut. You can see we're only open up here. When you can see the marker on the whole thing clean, you're done. All right. So this is the stuff you use to bond it to the sides. I'll put a picture in there with the part number and stuff. You can see it. Get it at Lowe's. All right. So again, in and out, and we're getting closer and closer. Right. So now you're just getting this little gap right here, and there should be one or two more shots. This is probably the last cut because now we got a line all the way down. So as long as we stay on this, should be it. You got to take your time with this because if you try rushing this, it turns into a mess. Right here, and then the better you make this fit, the better the last piece that you put in fits. All right, there's your final fit. I mean, you barely see any light coming through it. Push this in closer right there. Right there. That's it. Nice. All right.
Copy it onto the other one.
Copy it onto the other one. We're good to go.
What?
I was getting ready to throw this in the garbage. This is this metal we just sheared off that piece. I'm gonna make art. This is called art. Gonna be very gentle with this now. All right. We're getting ready to throw this shredded stuff out. But then it looks like a heart. Okay. What are we calling that, Johnny? You said?
Confusion of love.
Confusion of love. It's for sale. $100. Shipped. Okay? We'll autograph it, put VXM on it, and you're done. Let me know who wants it. There you go, boys and girls. $100. Let me know who wants it. We're gonna ship them out.
Oh,
Don't.
a little bit of like.
No. Don't. That's natural, modern art. Don't touch it. Call me Juan Arto. Okay. So now you see at the very bottom, right? So this is gonna be the metal piece. But at the very bottom, we had that little gap. So we're gonna make that up, right? That'll be the same. This is the widest spot right here. And we're gonna trace this out and cut it. So the first thing we're gonna do is just cut this off because we don't need all that extra crap. Right? Very important that you trace this out like perfect, and then this will just slide right into place. Okay, so I need to notch this the same like that, and then did we want to leave that little corner? Hey, hold on, don't do that yet. Listen, I want to check something. Put this back in there because there was a little hole, so rather than have to add something, we can move it up and make it now.
Actually, cut it. Yeah, I'll keep them in this.
Don't bend it all the way up, because then it go. That's good, because then I can just clean the edges. We're getting higher and higher and higher. Pretty soon we'll be on the roof. We'll leave it down here.
Just leave that.
Modern art.
Embrace it.
Nice bracelet. Alright, let's go fit it in there and see how it fits.
All right, Johnny, help me put it in there.
Nice fit right there. All that fits nice. Let me show you the underneath. It looks really good. Nice and tight. All the way around. All right? Here we go. Now for the other side. So we're gonna flip the template around. Let's see how close it is to here. Not bad, not bad.
Well,
yep. All we gotta do is notch that.
Yeah.
Yep. So if you could just, the front's good, right? And then we're just gonna slide this in, slowly in, right there like that. Hold on, let me mark where that is. Are you flat against the? You're not flat against the tub, so.
No.
So let's see. Now I gotta put the camera down so I get my hands in here. All right. So this fits. This flipped over. So this is cut out for that gas tank piece, but we need to cut. So that piece needs to be cut to meet the wheel well.
It's gotta get cut.
So it's got to be cut on an angle, yeah, like that to meet the wheel well. And then it should fit perfect. All right, so let's cut that thing. I'm going to trace the wheel well to that, and then we'll cut that out.
All right. So we got the level on there, so we know it's the same, and then we'll be able to
Cut that little piece out again. I notched one piece, so now this is nice and we know that's where that goes. Right. All right. Cut that off. Try it again.
cleaning our other side up.
Really nice fit. Really nice fit. Like that. All the way around. Okay. That's nice and flush. And that's where that goes. And that's it. That's all she wrote for now, gang.
Welding in.
Tomorrow we'll start welding it in. Okay, so that doesn't stick out. Let me see.
What? No.
That's good.
It'll line up.
Here, let me see that other piece. Right? Like that. Oh, yes, sir. Push up on the center of it. That's going to sit right in that, right? Yep.
Yeah, I know. We're going to have to...
Right into the groove. No, right in the groove. Just like so. And then that gets pushed up, and you're done.
Yeah.
Nice fit.
It.
Yeah, well, this is going to go down a hair. So, we're good. All right. All right. Another one down. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share the video. Tomorrow we'll start welding these panels in. So you see how nice they fit it, right? Like that. And then they just go right against the firewall. So tomorrow we'll clean up the firewall. I keep saying firewall, I'm sorry. The quarter panel. We're going to clean that up. Scuff it down a little bit. Get the paint off it. And then we'll be able to glue it on there. After it's welded, it'll be glued on. It's going to have a small gap all the way around so and it's not metal to metal. And then I'll show you how to do that. All right? Here we go. Tomorrow's another day.